Hi guys. Tonight's going to be DIY double glazing time. I've got these windows of mine, single glazed of course, which problematic because they lose heat at night, and also I get condensation on the windows. It's springtime, but still I'm getting the condensation. I have to run my dehumidifier a lot of the time, since just opening the windows doesn't remove the condensation. Anyway, so what I'm going to use is a DIY kit called Magnetglaze Pro, and I've already measured the windows and bought the acrylic. It's 3mm acrylic, and unfortunately my laser measure showed that my windows aren't square, so I allowed for a centimetre clearance on both sides, and that's proven to be necessary. But anyway, here's the system. So we've got the acrylic, which I've just placed against the window frame there. So what happens is that along these edges here, I glue a metal strip, which can be adhered to using magnets. So I glue the whole strip rim there, and then I cut this stuff. Let me just take that metal strip off. So I cut this stuff, which is a plastic form which holds the perspex or acrylic, and this has got a magnetic magnet glued to it, so this will hold the acrylic in place. And then I just basically stick the acrylic with this on against the metal strips glued to the windows. Now I do have to mitre this. I've got a mitre block, and I've just got a fine tooth hacksaw that I'm going to mitre this with. Now I've already cleaned the windows with some mold killer. What did I use? I used this 30 seconds mold off. So I sprayed that onto the wood, and after a couple of minutes I cleaned it all off. So it's pretty clean now. So the metal strip should stick to it. It's a little bit moist. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do now. To place the metal strips, what I'm going to do is just mark the edges here with a pencil, and so I'll know exactly where to put the metal strips. Some people put the edging on first, then put the metal strips on the acrylic. Take a little bit of the tape cover off, stick it on the window, then while it's held down tight, you then pull the other bits of tape cover off so it sticks to the window. But I haven't actually left myself much space here, so I think I'll do it the way they recommend, which is just use a pencil and mark it out. So I've pencil marked out the edge of the frame. I'm going to go to the bottom because the sill there is going to support some of the weight of the perspex, which is quite heavy, and the magnet is not strong enough. So I don't know if you can see my pencil marks there. As you can clearly see, it's not square. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is stick the metal strips on. So I just need to place the metal strip against the bottom there, against this one here, and then cut it with my shears. Well, just let me do that first. Well, that's the first edge done. So now I'm going to glue that on the bottom of the window. So I'm doing my length now. That should work. Let's stick this on now. So I've got 3 sides done. I'm just rolling this down and following the pencil mark I've got. Stuff is not as thick as it could be, but I think my window panes are a bit wet, or my window frames are a bit wet. I don't know why. So I might have to add some tacks to hold these things in place. And I'm just overlapping by about 4 mils. I'll cut that off. Ai, 太多，气死我！ 不要这样。Looks like this glue isn't great, or maybe I just didn't. The wood just feels wet. It could be better, but I think what I'm going to do is put the glazing on and hope that the glazing will straighten the metal out and allow it to stick to the window frame. If it doesn't, I'll come back and rip the glazing off and tack the metal strips down with a tack. Anyway, I'm going to do the next part now. So this is the plastic strip that holds the glazing in place, and I just have to mitre the edges and do 8 cuts, I guess. Better start that now. Get my mitre block. So first piece cut. Then it looks okay. Another 3 sides now. Well, got the other side cut now. Looks good. So time to strip off the cover of the acrylic and put it on. So I've got 2 edges on. Probably need a bead of silicone to seal that edge up. They're both mitered at 45 degrees, so I don't know why that doesn't quite fit. It's a hell of a problem getting all that plastic covering off the acrylic. Must have been old or something. Just tend to tear, so I'm leaving this part alone. Not going to bother getting that cover off the acrylic because it's going to be hidden by the frame. When I mitered the edges, I made sure there's an extra millimetre overlap past the acrylic. Well, put the last one on now. It's all done. Let's see if I can put this on. Not quite seeing the top because the thing's coming off, but it's all done. Hopefully now that's held against the wood frame with wood here. Otherwise I'm going to come back and tack it down. Yep. wonder if I can tack on the outside. See, here it is. Well, when I get a chance, I'll do the other windows, but that was a bit of an effort. It actually take quite a while. Okay, thanks for watching.